Hey guys, today is July 16th, 2019, and I want to talk about a couple events that happened yesterday. We had two big power outages in DC and Orange County, California. This is coming off the heels of the New York City blackout just 2 days ago. And if you watched my video from yesterday, I pointed out the video about the New York City blackout. I pointed out July 15th, which was the day of the outages, that was a high watch date, and I showed the connections, and I'll talk about that after. But just interesting that I mentioned that, and now we see two more. So a lot of things happening now. So outage temporarily knocked out power to DC, and thousands of people were plunged into the dark late Monday night in parts of northeast and southeast DC. Pepco reported multiple outages knocked out power to neighborhoods in wards 5 and 6 before 10. 7,400 customers were without power. The outage temporarily suspended DC streetcar service, but service has since been restored. The cause of the outage is not known at this time. Yeah, all these outages are just happening, they don't know why. I think they might have stated about the New York City blackout some mechanical failure, so they probably made something up, but I believe it was they're not going to tell you it was a cyber attack. They don't want, so, not until the big event happens. These are all just little test events around the country. So they have to hit different areas. So then moving on, Fullerton outage leaves nearly 13,000 without power. This was in California. So happened at 8:39 Pacific time. Again, it was not immediately known what led to the outage. The boundaries of the outage was not clear. So, just to go over, in my other video, I said that July 15th was a high watch date for a blackout or cyber attack. And the main reason was United States Cyber Command was connected to this date, as it was on the 13th, New York City blackout. And reversing the dates, I showed before that I use this tactic or method all the time. Put the 623, 715, keep the years the same. And you see we have 9 years, 11 months, and 1 week, 1 day. 9/11 code connected to U.S. Cyber Command. And right here, the day of the New York City blackout, it connected as well, 9/11 code. We even have it connecting to today. So, I don't know. Maybe something else will happen today. Maybe not. Every connection like this doesn't mean an event will happen. But if it does, I'll be like, oh, okay, yep, here it is. And July 22nd, my Hawaii date, which might be just a blackout, might be something more that causes a blackout, but it might be a hacking event in Hawaii. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see if anything happens at all, but it's a big watch date. And it connects to the 23rd of July. But the 15th was also connected to, as I pointed out in my other video, 191 months and 1 day. That was the 2003 blackout. and the largest supermoon. And I believe a lot of these connections are connected to planetary anomalies, um, rare events that happen, supermoons, eclipses, planetary transits. That's where Mercury or Venus crosses in front of the sun. It's the time span. It doesn't mean that something will happen on that date, but it's the time span apart from those events. Um, and probably a lot of other variables that I'm unaware of. That's the thing. If we all knew what was coming, it wouldn't happen. So it's kind of a catch-22. I'm trying to figure out this coding, but if everyone catches on, then what's going to happen? The codings could be changed. I don't know. That's why it's, in a way, I don't want to be right every time. I don't want to know exactly. And how can I post the videos about it? Because then it will just, I would get millions of followers, then something probably not good might happen, because we can't know every day that so it's like, so figuring this code out isn't going to stop what's going to happen. It's just going to make more people aware of that things might occur, and maybe, just maybe, it will help. I'm going to give a warning after, and it's going to save someone's life. It's just going to, everything's going to add up, and someone out there is going to say, well, okay, I'm not going to go to this area or something. That would be nice if I could do that, but again, there's a bit of a catch-22 in trying to decode this. If you got it down, if I get it down, like, okay, like every event, but I don't know. Right now, I'm just trying to figure things out and just relay the information. I do not expect to be able to uh, figure it all out, and I'm just showing you guys a narrowed down possibility. Just as the 15th happened, we had the blackout. It was a highly narrowed down possibility, and it happened. It wasn't a big event. A lot of these things are small events. Uh, I can't know the scale of an event before it happens, but that supermoon, it connected to July 15th, and so we had those three big connections, and so we had something happen. But we'll see. A lot of things going on right now. So looking at July 22nd. So we'll see what happens if something does. I think it's a high probability. All right. Take care, guys. Talk to you next time.